Now we're going to show you the kettlebell aspect of the workout. The first exercise is called single arm kettlebell deadlift. Now we're going to start out with the kettlebell just between my feet here. I'm going to take my feet, put them slightly wider than the width of my shoulders. I'm going to take my toes and just barely point them going outward. Don't want to push them out really far. Don't want to have them straight ahead. Want to just barely push them outward to take some pressure off your knees. Now, it's going to be very similar to the way we move when we do an RDL. The very first thing we're going to do, the hips are going to come back, but instead of the hips continuing to go back, after the hips are initially back, we're going to start to bend at the knees in order to pick up the weight. So I'm going to set the weight here. I'm going to show you from the side as well as from the front. So I'm going down, pick up the kettlebell, just like so. You'll notice my shoulder blades stay back, my chest stays big the whole way through the movement. Okay, you want to keep a good neutral spine position throughout the entire movement. Also, some of you may not be able to do the full range of motion here. If you can only go down with the weight just barely going below your knees, that's okay. All we're looking about, or all we're worried about, is making sure that the spine stays in a good position, making sure the hips are moving backward, and that's what's drawing your movement. So I'm going to show you one more time from the forward position, looking straight ahead. Toes are slightly out, shoulder blades are back, chest is big. Hips are the first thing to go back. Now I'm bending my knees, standing up. Pushing the hips back, standing up. So that is a single arm kettlebell deadlift. The next one is pretty self-explanatory, but there's two different ways to do it. Just doing push-ups. Taking the hands again about shoulder width, maybe a little bit more. And a trick that I like to do when I do push-ups, once you put your hands on the ground, act like you're screwing something into the wall, like screwing a light bulb or something. Put them in, screw into the ground just a little bit, now put your shoulder in a good position. Now, as we go down, we're keeping the elbows right up against the body. We're not going to flare out, that's bad. Keep the elbows right here. Just barely touch the chest, touch the top of your abdomen, just touch it to the ground, come right back up. If you can't do push-ups, you can do what's called a warm-up. Now you're going to start the same way you would normally do a push-up. But as you go down, bring your knees down with you, come down, touch the ground, push up, bring the knees up with you. So about halfway down, drop the knees, touch the chest, push up, raise the knees again. And so on your sheet, you've got the alternative warm-up. That's what that is, it's a warm-up. All right, next, we're gonna go through goblet squats. Here, we're taking the kettlebell, just grabbing it alongside the sides of the handles. We're going to hold it high and tight on the chest. Same position with our feet, slightly wider than the shoulders. Feet are going to be slightly turned out, and we're squatting. I'm losing my balance. Now I want you to watch. The goal is to drop the hips lower than the knees. And this may not be where a lot of people can do today, and that's okay. But the main point is you want the hips to be what drives the movement. So you don't want to bend the knees first and then drop the hips. You don't just want to bend the knees. You want the hips going back first and the knees follow. That's what's going to protect your back. It's also what's going to protect your knees. So again, if you can't go down far, just push the hip back to here.